another great example of school and community connections. And congratulations to the winners. As we recognize additional accomplishments from this group of students, these are students that have already been recognized in some way or will be recognized, but we did think that it was important to acknowledge you during one of the most important ceremonies in your PES careers. Starting with the fire prevention poster winners, Maggie Sandora, Peyton Gary, and Mark Coolin. So go ahead and stand, guys. Thank you. We had a large number of students that were interested in serving on the yearbook committee, and when you see the finished product, you'll see that the efforts of this group of students were tireless, and we appreciate your dedication into highlighting your grade level and our school as a whole. Would those committee members please stand, and we can give a round of applause at the end, or the beginning. Ava Napiello, Avery DiGiovanna, Karina Rodriguez, Carly Rotella, Celia Mizaraka, Clara Sweetland, Cole Sansone, Eva Lynn, Isaac Robel, Isabella Perez, Jameson Nemec, Jennifer Dravis, Jordan Giambra, Jordan Stewart, Kate Lazowski, Luke Borkevich, Mark Poulin, Nia Jackson, Olivia McDonald, Peyton Gary, Reese Fernandez. That's it. The kindness ambassadors for this year, they led our Look for the Good campaign. We are going into year 4 of that. They have taken the lead at community meetings. One of their most important responsibilities for this year was helping Mrs. Lemaine implement lessons, guidance lessons in classrooms, and they helped with our tremendously successful first annual Disability Awareness Day. I would like to recognize Colin Cicchetti, Ava Napiello, James Scampolino, Clara Sweetland, Noah Wilde, Peyton Gary, Natalie Newharum, Jack Brunetti, Hannah Mishler, Karina Rodriguez, Billy Picari, Mark Poulin, Carly Rotella, Avery DiGiovanna, Kate Lazowski, and Olivia McDonald. Thank you. What an important job, and what important models to share the SOAR framework, not just in your classroom, but throughout the school and throughout the community. Well, you were just here a couple of weeks ago for our DARE graduation, and you were able to listen to some words of wisdom in regards to good choices. At this time, I would like to recognize the essay contest winners one more time: Carly Rotella, Mark Poulin, Peyton Gary, and Colin Cicchetti. Congratulations. And shout out to Mrs. Appleby's class, who did win the DARE Box contest this year, and she has the honor of hosting the pencil in her classroom. Another great effort was put forth by this hardworking class in the memorization of the famous World War I poem in Flanders Fields. Here, it was very difficult to narrow down to just one student from each classroom, but we were able to select some finalists, including Karina Rodriguez, Celia Mizaraka, Peyton Gary, and Ava Napiello. And congratulations is extended to Celia, who was chosen the winner and recited the poem at the Memorial Day program. And I know many of you were there. At this time, I'd I'd also like to congratulate Colin Cicchetti. Colin, you need to stand for longer than a second. Colin designed a radon awareness poster. It was selected for a state award, and it was on display at the Connecticut State Capitol. We're proud to have Colin representing the school through creativity and your investment in the important topic of radon awareness. Thank you. Natalie Muharam, please stand. Natalie was chosen as PES's recipient of the Superintendent's Association Award. This award is presented to a well-rounded, altruistic student, and we congratulate her today for receiving this well-deserved honor. She was recognized at a luncheon with other students throughout the state of Connecticut. That took place in March, and we are honored to have you represent us. Thank you. If I could have the band and chorus students stand, please. I would like to take this time to recognize all of you because you have added to PES the contribution of the performing arts. The winter and spring concerts were outstanding, and at this time I would also like to acknowledge all of you as everyone had something selected for the art show that was on display just last month. So congratulations is extended to chorus, band, and every single one of you for your artistic talents. Thank you. Okay, so perfect attendance. This is something that's really, really hard to achieve, but we do have several students who are in 5th grade who have earned perfect attendance. These students will be receiving certificates at our upcoming end-of-year community meeting, which will take place on Friday. For now, I would like Alex Donskoy to stand, Emma Henriquez, Leah Jackson, Karina Rodriguez, Jamison Neiman, Arthur Schultz, and Ben Pugliese. That means you have to come for the rest of the week. Of course, each and every 5th grade student is commended for the many ways that you have made PES the model school that it is. Congratulations to each and every one of you. You are good students, you are good citizens, and you are well-rounded children, which is exactly the goal of those of us that educate you and work with your parents to do so. We enjoyed having you here with us. We want to wish you the very best of luck at Long River Middle School. We know that you're going to continue to make us proud. You'll only be up the street, and you will continue being excellent models for Regional School District number 16. So now we will begin presenting the promotion certificates to the graduating class of Prospect Elementary School, beginning with Mrs. Appleby's class.
This kind of short and sweet and quick, but I would like to say, first of all, congratulations to all of PES's class of 2019, and just to kind of give you guys a little piece of advice for moving up to Long River. Number 1, go with a positive attitude. 2, be yourself, no matter what, just kind of stick to yourself and what you know. 3, be honest, work hard. And number 4, which is another important one, we kind of talked about it in DARE class and everything else, is find quality role models. Surround yourself with people that are making good choices and make good choices as you move throughout middle school. There's a poster in my classroom that says you never fail until you stop trying. That's the one final thing that I want to tell all of you fifth graders. When you get there, try something new. Don't be afraid to kind of put yourself out there in sports, clubs, meeting new people, whatever it may be. So, without further ado, let's get started. So, congratulations to all of you, starting with Mohammed Aliyan. Sydney Avis. Luke Borghevich. Jack Bernetti. Layla Clark. Oliver Cheka. Jackson DeFazio. Avery DiGiovanna. Trevor Genty. Arcadius Kazepski. Luke Laliberti. Ethan Lavoy. Kate Wazowski. Emma Lopez. Lauren Mason. Olivia McDonald. John Appiello. Arena Regali. Karina Rodriguez. Carly Rotella. Nico Scampolino. Alex Smith. Victoria Rivera. And finally, Isaac Robel.
Congratulations to Mrs. Appleby, students. Now I would like to introduce Mrs. Carpenter in her fifth grade class.
First, I'd like to thank all the children in my class and Mrs. Appleby's class for getting me through the stressful, nail-biting, sleepless nights of the Stanley Cup playoffs. I'm not promoting violence or foul language in my classroom, but real-life lessons. One of the most important things Officer Nelson taught us was the ability to walk away from trouble. Just today, again, we had technical difficulties, but we discussed one of the Blues players taking out the Bruins goalie. I never pretend to know everything about the sport, but I do know that is something you just do not do. I've never seen a 200-pound, 6'2" grown man pop right back to his feet so fast. But the gloves never came on, not a jersey was ripped to shreds. The Bruins goalie stood his ground and walked away. If a hockey player in the middle of the Stanley Cup playoffs with rage in his heart can do it, so can all of you. My other piece of advice, which is what I've been telling you all along, listen. Listen when people are talking to you. And lastly, always remember, never forget to make your bed every morning. Congratulations to all of you. Mohammed Elfaleh, Curlis Bakit, Dylan Duchesne, Jennifer Dravis, Reese Fernandez, Aiden Hill, Nia Jackson, Eva Lynn, Evangeline Maggi, Sean McNulty, Hannah Mishler, Celia Mizraca, Emily Moore, Tyler the T-Man Kachowski, William Picari, Mark Poulin, Benjamin Puglisi, Maggie Sandora, Arthur Schultz, Jake Southern, Chrislyn Tice, Abigail Vance, Seth Pulaski, Reagan Zupkis. Thank you guys and good luck.
Congratulations to all of Mrs. Carpenter's students, and now I would like to invite to the podium Mrs. Hart and her class.
I've been blessed with one of the most wonderful classes I've had in a while. I loved all my classes, by the way, but this one has been especially wonderful. They have come to school for the last however many days, 170 something, who's counting, ready to learn, to do their best, and I'm proud of all of you. And I know I'm going to hear wonderful things about all of you at the middle school, so congratulations. And first, Kaylee Barron. Brianna Bolduc. Olivia Brunetti. Gabriella Capobianca. Anna Cheezick. Jake DeBona. Alexander Donskoy. This will be my last Gary after having 4 of them, so I'm very sad to see Peyton and Gary go. Jordan Gianna. Emma Henriquez. Liam Kimball. Our new student who's added so much greatness to our classroom, Thomas Lewis. Donato Vancini. Natalie Muheran. Jameson Neiman. This will also be one of my last Noble girls. I had all of them. Madison Noble. Cole Sansone. Grayson Santiago. Matthew Scarlato. Aiden Smith. Jordan Stewart. Ryan Vidal. Lillian White. Noah Wilde. And Leah Zanet.
And last but not least, it is my pleasure to introduce Mr. Tuoso's class.
So, parents, I wish I could show you recordings from the first 2 days of school. All of these kids sitting straight up in their seats, hands folded, ready to learn. They followed every direction I gave them without hesitation, and I found myself saying, this is the most well-behaved class I've ever had. And then the weeks went by. The class started to change. We began working with partners in small groups. We began moving through rotations. The hands became unfolded and we weren't always sitting in our seats. The most notable change, however, was the volume. Every teacher or administrator that came into my classroom would all say the same thing. It's obvious the kids were working really hard, but they were just so loud. So I found myself saying, this is the loudest class I've ever had. As the months passed, the classroom continued to change, and I learned about their lives, their interests, their talents, and all their friendships. I noticed that everyone was always smiling or laughing. I noticed that entire sports teams and cheerleading squads were sitting together right in the same classroom. I noticed the kids were going to each other's houses after school, attending after-school programs together. I also noticed that no matter how many times they changed their seats, they always would be sitting next to a friend. So I found myself saying, man, this is the friendliest class I've ever had. But as the years pass, as kids will move on with their lives, they'll go to middle school, high school, and beyond. 5th grade will be a distant memory for most of them. It's experiencing it again only through pictures or stories that we tell to them. But personally, I will always remember this class. Not because they're well behaved, not because they were loud, not because they were all friends, but because one day when I hear about their college degrees, their famous works of art, and their willingness to change the world, I should look back and say that this was the most successful class I've ever had. So congratulations, Ava Artis. Ethan Borkevich. College of Getty. Sophia Cordero. Marcus Estes. Caitlin Fitzmaurice. Joseph Hajar. Nirgas Hussain. Aiden King. Riley Larson. Ava Napiello. Tyler Norton. Gigi Orzechowski. Isabella Perez. Layla Penzick. Alan Quason. Landon Rose. Christopher Savarese. James Campolino. Morgan Sweet. And Clara Sweetland.
Congratulations to all of our fifth graders, class of 2019. Please stand.
And if I could have
Lazowski. That was really beautiful, and thank you, fifth graders. All of us would like to thank you for coming in. Hello. Okay. Your love and support for your children and our school makes a huge and positive difference in our lives. We want to thank our entire staff for helping to run our school so efficiently. And on behalf of the students and the school, we would like to thank the many organizations in our town, such as the DEER officers, Prospect Youth Services, Mayor Bob and Chris Mofo from the Board of Rec, our Board of Education, who spent countless hours at meetings for the good of our region, and our Superintendent, Mr. Yaman. Our parent and community volunteers are very much appreciated by teachers and staff. You help in classrooms, library, the office. Your assistance is invaluable. We also want to give thanks to our wonderful PTO for all of their hard work throughout the school year. A special appreciation is extended to Mrs. Borkevich, who has ended her term of president this year, as well as Mrs. Lazowski, who is, she's been with us for many years, but her daughter is going off to the middle school. And the other board members, Diana Landrigan, Jamie Farrell, and Grace Budkevichus, who will still thankfully have children at our school. We are more than a school. We are a family. It's been a great year, and let's one more time extend our congratulations to our fifth graders, the class of 2019. The students are going to exit and go upstairs to get their things, but if you're taking your child home today, they'll be right down, and you have signed them out when you signed it. So thank you for that, and bring your kids out for an ice cream. It's beautiful. Thank you.